Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today I'll be heading out on my home lake, which is a small 10-acre lake where there's some big bass and crappie to be caught. Now it is quite cloudy out and there's supposed to be rain coming in an hour, so I'm going to look to get on some fish quite quickly. Yesterday when I was out, the bite was kind of crappy and I had tried a smattering of baits, as you can tell, without a lot of success, but I'm going to start with the wacky rig and see where it takes me. So let's go fishing with T-ravis. That was a heck of a cast. Really thought I was going in the tree. Alright, Texas rigged, an electric blue with a fire tail, curly tail worm here from Bass Pro. It's got a little faster fall than the wacky rig and it's a little more weedless, so I can get it back further. I think this might help me find a fish. Alright, I was reeling it back to the boat. I think that was the little one that picked it up. Oh. Geez, I should be able to see him. He's only like a couple feet from the boat. There we go. First fish of the morning. Just a little bassy, but a good start. Thank you, bud. Whoa. Hi, bud. That's why I like this grub a little more than the wacky rig. You can work it slow, up and down, kind of like the wacky rig, but because of that curly tail, you can kind of also work it a little faster, do some, drag it like this, let it sit, and sometimes that little more movement can get reactions. Or, sometimes when it's just sitting there laying on the bottom, they pick it up. But I think it makes a little more of a versatile bait than just the straight wacky. Again, reeling it. It's just a little one. Can I see him though? Will he come back? Alright, got the sun and then what definitely looks like a big storm cloud. Just keeping an eye on it. No, there we go. Oh my gosh. The only thing about this worm, it gets a bunch of little tiny bass and bluegill always hidden in it. Alright, there's been some chasers. Fish just jumped behind me. So I'm going to go to this bluegill colored paddle tail swim bait and hopefully cover a little more water and maybe find some aggressive fish and get some reaction strikes. I saw him following it over top of the weeds. Oh, little bassy. Missed him. Little one. Thought maybe with the storm coming in, being right either before or in the front, that the bite might be picking up, but maybe not. Reeling it across these weeds, and we got one more fish. Heck yeah. Nice bassy. Hopefully that worm stays floating, and I'm gonna get that worm back too. Thank you, bassy. Come here, worm. Don't sink. Thank you, worm. Yep, this shallow flat with all these weeds was just almost working this bait like a topwater, and he just came and smacked it. I kind of given up hope, so I wasn't filming, sadly, but basically just like this, and he just... Storm is almost here. Probably got about 10-15 minutes. Bass have been small, bites been slow, but whoa. Oh. That was cool. Oh man, he just came up and smacked it. Like I said, this bait is versatile. Oh, that's best bass of the day too. Nothing huge, but he's a little bigger. Thank you, buddy. Apparently I found they're sitting just under these big weed mats, and all of a sudden they're getting aggressive. All right, folks, only caught 3 bass in about an hour this morning, which honestly is pretty good. I was hoping for a little bigger bass or maybe some bluegill and crappie, but it was peaceful, calm, enjoyable. And I'm going to get in before the rain starts, so I hope you enjoyed fishing with T-ravis today.